Hey, it's Paul. How you doing? Today is April 11th, 2015, and today I don't even really have a topic. I just had something on my mind I wanted to share with you. And what it is I see so many people struggling to make any money online. And, I talk to people almost every day. Almost every day I have someone comes to me and asks me for help. And, a lot of the time, I really can't help them. And a lot of the time the reason is because they're asking for help, but they don't really want the help. They don't really want to listen and learn. Because I'll give them a suggestion, I'll tell them what I do, and right away they're like, oh no, I tried that, I did that, it didn't work. And that is exactly why they are struggling. Because I'm giving them my information. I'm taking time out of my day. My most valuable commodity is time. I'm taking that out of my day, reaching out to help this person, and they're coming back to me and saying it doesn't work. I tried it, it doesn't work, or I don't want to do that. So this kind of got me thinking, like, how can I help someone when they come to me and ask me for help? How can I help them? Because it takes a lot of time to do this. And for me personally, it's very frustrating when I take the time and I sit down and I get on the phone and I work with this person and they don't do anything. They don't do what I tell them to do. I check back with them and they're like, oh, it didn't work for me. You gave it a week. It didn't work. That's not enough time. So what I did, and let me just back up a little bit. And I don't want to keep this too long, but let me just back up just a little bit. Okay, so a lot of people struggling. A lot of people can't get out of their own way. A lot of people focusing on things that really don't matter. So I want to talk about that. Okay, so let's say you're in a company and something that was promised didn't happen, or maybe it's not working as well as you thought it would, or maybe the company doesn't have it. So what do? Do you focus on what is completely wrong and just kind of like, oh, you know what, my business doesn't work because this. This is why it's not working. This is the problem here. If this was better, this would be better, right? It doesn't work that way. Entrepreneurs, go-getters, people that are successful, they don't focus on what's wrong. They look at what's right. They look at how can they find a solution. They look at other ways of doing it. Now, there are three things you should be focused on in your business. Three things, and I was told this. I'm not making this up myself. I'm not pulling this out of the sky. I was told this by a top leader, that basically it's lead generation. It's getting them to see your video, whatever that is, or presentation. And it's following up and closing. That's it. Those are your three things. So anything outside of that, let's say you have a system and the system's not producing for you, these are the three things. Now there's many ways to go into getting leads, there's many ways to go into showing your presentation. Actually, there's not that many. It's pretty simple. You send a video, or you get them in a room and you talk to them. I mean, that's basically it. You do a webinar, you do a hangout, you get them to see your video, you get to see your offer. And then the closing, the follow-up and closing, well, that's a skill that is developed over time by getting the proper training. But these are the basics. This is the steps. And if you apply these steps, you will get success. You will have success. But what happens is so many people get so caught up in so much stuff, like they're buying product after product, from opportunity to opportunity. They're getting training after training. And they got like 10 different trainers. How can you have that many masters? It doesn't work, because one is telling you one thing and the other one's telling you another thing, and you don't know what to do and you can't put it together. So this is what I did, and this is this is not to make money, really. This is more to help you. This is more to, I want you to stop struggling. No matter what business you're in, it doesn't matter to me. So I put together this training because I was getting so many people coming to me and asking me for help, asking me for coaching, that kind of thing. And honestly, I just don't have the time for that right now. So I put together this training, And you can go to paulgfarmer.info and you can get this training. It's free. I'm not going to say it's the most professional or anything like that, but I can tell you the content is good. The content is exactly what I use. I got it from a seven-figure earner. That's where I learned this stuff. So I know it works. It's proven to work. It's not theory. It will work for you if you work it. So go to paulgfarmer.info and get that training. You're going to go through mindset training. You're going to go through my daily method of operation, exactly what I do daily. You'll see that. And if you apply these things, if you start doing them, you will have success. You will get results. It won't happen overnight. It will take time, but if you're consistent, you're persistent, and you keep working to get better every day, before you know it, you're going to have people coming to you asking you for help, and then you're going to have to put together your own training series. So that's what this is all about. So go ahead and go to paulgfarmer.info and get that training. And with that, make it a great day, and I'll see you next time.